Now you
Oh,
won't do
Dave
it.
Bob, come on.
Now you won't
I
do it.
feel fine.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
You know what? Halloween is coming.
Mm-hmm.
You rang.
God.
That's my doorbell thing. I have it out there. Whenever someone walks up, it says "boo."
Are you serious? I
Yep.
love that. That's your
Yep.
doorbell?
Yep. Well, I mean, it's out there by the doorbell.
It's not one of those that's got the big eye on it that when you push it, it opens and
Yes,
looks
I
around.
do. I
Is
have
that
that.
the one?
Yes, I
I've
have
seen
that.
those advertised.
I have that. I love that because it's your own little door. You rang. Yes. It's like the thing on Return of the Jedi. What?
That's what it reminds me of. That's what I want. I want one that's going to actually shoot out of the door and look at
Rude.
you.
Well, right now I've got a big zombie out in my shop. I finally finished the mechanics of it. Right now I'm working on the electronics. I've got to get it to where when someone walks by, the PIR or the infrared sensor, starts the motion. And right now I'm having a little trouble with it, but I'll get it.
You'll get it.
I'll get it.
Get her done.
Got a big screaming Mimi, when you walk by. When it sets off, it just starts screaming at you and it starts moving around trying to grab you. So
Oh my God.
that ought to scare the crap out of a bunch of little kids.
And that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I was talking to somebody yesterday and I was like, look, just dress up in the same suit that Leatherface wears in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Get a chainsaw without the blade. God. And, hide in the garage or hide this, by the side of the house. And when the kids come by, crank that son of a bitch, go out, bah, 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 and they will drop all their candy and run. And when they do that, you've got candy. You don't have to go out and go.
You don't run out. You don't run out of candy that way.
Forget the kids. It would scare the crap out of me. I'm not a Texas Chainsaw. I mean, I've seen one of the films. In the game, I'll play the game, but oh my God, Leatherface freaks me the hell out. I just can't with that. He freaks me out. So yeah, that would be effective.
Yes.
I like it around when it gets around Halloween, when you see the pictures of Michael Myers just chilling outside everywhere. on Twitter, you just see pictures. He's sitting there looking up at your window, looking at your door, sitting down,
Yeah, I well, look, my favorite is probably Michael Myers, although I like the silent Michael Myers, the Michael Myers that you do not know his motives.
The
Michael
original
Myers
one.
Yes, that's my Michael Myers. We don't need to know his backstory. We don't need to know what makes him tick. He's just the big bad boogeyman. That's all you need to know.
Yeah,
that's what makes him scary.
Someone who wears a Kirk mask painted white.
Exactly. Come on, he wears a Kirk mask. That in itself is badass. Come on. And
I like Jason. I'm a big Jason fan.
Jason. Now, wasn't there was it who was it that versus Jason?
That was Freddy.
Freddy. Okay. Who won?
Jason. Freddy was still alive at the end, so it was like one of those things. He was walking off and he had Jason's head in his hand and the eyes opened up and he was like, ah, ha, 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 ha. So,
oh my God.
As far as fun goes, like funny killers, it's Freddy all the way. The Freddy's Dead, the Final Nightmare, when he's sitting there and he's playing Nintendo, he's like, "Ooh, the graphics, oh yeah." And they come in and they rip the controller out of his hand, and he's like, "You forgot the power glove." Ah! Oh yeah, it's just
okay. Like I've just figured out what this world needs. Well, you know what we need? Y'all remember what was that old MTV show, The Real Life? Y'all remember when they took people from all over the kids really, and then stuck them in a home for like a couple of weeks? They need to do that, or like a reality TV series with like all of the spooky guys from the franchises. You need to have Freddy, you need to have Michael Myers, you need to have Jason, Ghostface, Leatherface. Can you imagine them all bitching about who took whose baloney and stuff like that, or who gets the remote? I think that would be hysterical. That's what this world needs.
They've got the the dogs playing poker
Yes.
thing. Okay,
Yes.
they've got that, but with all of the killers, you got Chucky
see?
and you got all of them like Ghostface and Freddy and Michael Myers. And they're all around the table playing cards.
Yeah.
I'd like to be a fly on the wall. I'd like to be a fly on the wall there.
Chucky coming down the stairs. All right, motherfuckers, who stole my rubber ducky out of the tub? It wasn't me. Wasn't me. It was Ghostface. No, it wasn't me. Come on, we need that. We need it.
I hear they're coming out with a new Pet Cemetery movie.
Yep. And a new Saw X.
Ooh, I'll pass on Saw, y'all. I don't do Saw. Ugh. I don't like gory stuff. I mean,
well,
I can.
Then why do you like Leatherface? I mean, chainsaws
I don't
are
like
pretty messy.
I don't like Leatherface. No, I don't. I know Ghostface. Yeah, he gets pretty brutal, but I guess it's the tone of those movies. It's kind of like a dig at slasher movies. I can handle that. Freddy's out ever since I saw the one with the roaches. The chick, her fear was roaches, and he turned her into a roach in the big roach motel. Fuck that. No, bye, Freddy. No, you're gone. I don't know, but yeah, I don't really like gory. The original Halloween, it had some bloody moments, but it wasn't like some of these movies today, man, with guts and
it's kind of like Hitchcock, in the shower scene. You imagine more than you see.
Yeah. Although I do watch, I watched Walking Dead when it came out. I've watched Twisted Metal. I enjoyed that. I can handle some gore, but I don't know.
I never was a big fan of the Walking Dead. I mean, it just same shit, different week.
Pretty much. But I think it's the psychological gore movies that get me. Like Saw's very psychological, cut off your arm or cut off somebody else's arm or whatever. That's just an example, get the key. The key is in the guy's stomach. I can't do stuff like that.
All the teenagers, they always make such stupid mistakes. Let's run towards the house with the chainsaw sounds. Let's not get in this car and get out of here.
Oh, I hear a scream. I'm gonna run for the basement where it's dark and there's nobody there.
Oh, you know what's even better than that? You watch a movie called Virus.
Yeah, I think I saw it.
With what's her name? The chick that was in Halloween.
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Jamie Lee Curtis, yes. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So this guy
with the ship.
Yes. This guy, I shit you not, and I made a whole joke about this. I joked about this for years. He puts down his gun and picks up his trusty flashlight to go into the dark room alone.
makes perfect sense.
What's his name? Donald?
No, it wasn't Donald Sutherland. It was one of the Baldwin brothers. It was the younger Baldwin brother that's in that movie.
Oh my gosh. God, aren't there like 4 of them?
Yeah.
4 Baldwin brothers. Yeah. Oh,
so
no.
He puts down his gun on a crate and picks up a flashlight and leaves his gun there. And I'm going to put down my trusty gun and pick up a flashlight.
See, I can throw this flashlight at him. I've got range. Oh, wait. So does a gun. And it's more, what am I doing wrong here? It's like, think.
Well, they do teach you in the police, to have the little flashlight, the gun's pointed out, and you got your wrist with the flashlight on it,
Yeah, you rest your gun arm. You get your gun arm on your flashlight arm, and it's like you cross it. Yeah.
My God, Soul Assassin puts down his gun, so it wasn't Alec, I guess. I'm dead.
Wasn't that Baldwin brother?
It wasn't that Baldwin brother. It wasn't the elder Baldwin.
That's brutal. I love it.
And good morning, everybody. We didn't really do an intro this morning, and I'm not going to do an intro 10 minutes into the show, but good morning, everybody. Everybody that's here. Mahogany Draws, Snorted Poops Cuber, Lester San Jose, the Skeptic Tank, Penny. Good morning, Penny. Keely Chow, Roll Tide, Keely, Roll Tide. Chris Persia, the Wrench of Wrenches here. Mark the Infinitely Tired is here. Company. Good morning, Gun Buddy, Soul
He's
Assassin,
got
Kizzy.
a gun.
That's right. Buddy's got a gun.
Mwah.
Project Cambrian.
Mwah.
Good morning,
Mwah.
Jedi
Mwah.
Bill. Good morning,
Mwah.
everybody. Bill
Mwah.
TMNT.
Mwah. Mwah to all of y'all. Mwah. I love
Hope
y'all.
y'all have had a good week. That's right.
Mwah. So, good morning. Good morning, Storgans, as I used to say to my kids. I had two things I'd say to my kids in the morning when they were little, and they didn't want to get up because they take after their mom, and they're not morning people. I'd say, good morning, Storgans, or I'd say, wakey, wakey, golden delicious. It's time to get up.
Me, I always just said bedtime for Bonzo.
That would work.
Old movie with Ronald Reagan from back in the 50s, I think.
I was the one with the monkey, right? With the ape.
Yeah.
So
10 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his
head. How does the rest of that go? Something mama's
took him
something
to the doctor, and the doctor said no more monkeys
jumping on the bed. That's right. That's right. That used to be a song too.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I started celebrating Halloween already, even though nothing's decorated because I can't. But yeah, I'm ready for it. And yeah, y'all, okay. The arguments have already started. I am Team Candy Corn. Suck it. Y'all know. Boo-boo on Team Candy Corn. I'm Team Candy Corn all the way.
Candy corn.
No, it is food of the gods. Back in the Bible, when God gave them the manna from heaven, it was freaking candy corn, y'all. It was candy corn, I'm convinced.
I'm not just Team Candy Corn. I am Team Autumn Mix. So the autumn mix with the pumpkins and the dark candy corn and the candy corn. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll eat the whole damn bag. I just
What am I doing?
Away from me.
What am I doing with these perverts?
You got to take the bag away.
Oh, well, let me tell you some of the best candy corn I've ever had. And look, we've had this discussion before, and Mary's like, look, if you get the and she's right, the dollar store waxy ass candy corn, you're going to be disappointed. But apparently, there's good candy corn out there, which there is. And my favorite is I found one year, I think it was Brock's.
It's Brock's.
It was a caramel apple. Oh my God. I ate a pound of that shit. I regretted it, but I didn't care. It was so good. It tasted literally like caramel apples, but in a little candy corn size.
Yeah, and Dega's absolutely right. It has to be from a good company like Brock's. It has to be something good.
Yeah, that's the only kind I get is Brock's, because why waste my time on inferior candy corn? It's just going to upset me and make me not happy.
Mark, and he draws with a $5 super chat. Nope. No. You're not taking part in this debate again. Not this time. Cindy, any candy corn memes, I'm blocking you. Holy shit.
Yeah, Mark's already started that. He said a candy corn meme the other day, and there were some big candy corns in it. It looked good. Jelly Belly brand. That's it, Mary. Yeah, we were talking. That's what she said. Jelly Belly brand. We were talking about that last year because, it's a big debate every year, and y'all got to be prepared for the, the yearly candy corn debate. Yes or no. It's like pineapple on pizza. It's just one of those things that separates people into, the winners who love candy corn and the losers who, well, you know who you are. But anyway, that's candy corn debate.
Mark.
Oh, did he send it to you?
Mark.
Yeah, I thought they were just big candy corn, so I put a fire sign under it.
Butt plug candy corn.
How'd you know what they were, Dave Bob? I didn't even know what they were.
Mark.
And he's like, so ours was into butt plugs because she put the fire sign under it. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes. I didn't know that's what they were. I thought they were just really big candy corn.
Oh,
I'm not up on my
you're
butt
not
plug.
that daggum naive, are you?
Dave Bob, look, my brain has been mush, lately. And I see it, and it looks like candy corn. And I know the candy corn debate. No, I'm not looking to see if it's shaped like something that goes in your butt or not. I'm just not up on that. So, but yeah.
Oh, I'm with Arlena. I can't eat any of that stuff anymore, but I love Peeps. I will say this. I did cheat the other night. I cheated. Loki cheated. I got a hot fudge sundae from Dairy Queen with double
Ooh.
hot fudge. And I was like, because they read it back to me and they're like, okay, so you want a hot fudge sundae, sir? I'm like, double hot fudge. Double hot fudge. I'm like, yes, double hot fudge. It was a small, but still, it was good.
Well, the thing about it is when you're going for all the sweets and stuff like that, you just
Oh my.
Penny.
I can't top that. I'm shutting up.
Well, Loki, every once in a while, you got to do at least one little thing bad for you to just remind yourself you're still alive.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Well, what I can't understand is when you have marshmallows, why you make frickin' peeps. I mean, them things are nasty. Marshmallows are for s'mores, you know? That's just my opinion.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, sis.
Okay. So
Try not to.
God, where were we? We were out with Eris's mom and dad it was a couple weeks ago, and it was a birthday. And they get this we're at Cheesecake Factory, right? And they get this s'mores thing. And there's like four toasted marshmallows on this thing, and no one wants them. They're like, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm one.
Oh, hell yeah.
3, 4.
Oh.
Can you count through 4?
Marshmallows are awesome, especially the more burned they are, the better they are.
Yes.
Love that flavor. It's so good.
Nothing like a little bit of crispy marshmallow.
Oh, hang on. I got to protect my reputation. Phil, I do not like pineapple on pizza. I think it is the devil's fruit. Okay? It does not belong on pizza. No. Under no circumstances.
I don't like pineapple, period. Any shape, form, or fashion.
It's stringy, acidic water is basically what it is. So no thanks. I'll pass.
No, oh, Chris, you got to roast a marshmallow, dude. You got to roast a marshmallow.
Just don't do it over a candle. I've tried that. It doesn't work. The candle's good. It's on the marshmallow.
It's got to be wood. It's got to be a wood fire.
Yes, it does. I was disappointed. Just like, damn it. Wood fire. Dave Bob's right. Absolutely. But you learn by doing, right?
And don't catch the marshmallow on fire.
Nope. No.
Just toast it.
Blow it out and it gets all brown or black. It's yummy. It's so good.
I love it. You like yours black too.
Yeah, I do. Black and gooey. Yeah. That's how I like it.
Arwyn likes it black and gooey.
It's not like, when it catches on fire, it's ruined. It's just, a little bit crispy.
Crispy. Yeah. Marshmallows are great that way. Ketchup on pizza?
No ketchup on pizza. You want
to know
what
it already has sauce on it?
I don't know, Chris. The sulfur taste might kind of turn you off.
This is the best sauce you can do for pizza. Take a fire roasted garlic marinara, like pizza sauce, and mix it with garlic butter. The best pizza sauce you're ever going to have.
Oh my God, those are so good. We've got 2 pizza places here. We've got Little Caesars, which is what I usually get because it's cheap and fast. And then we have American Pie, which, okay, it's fine. They have weird shit like potato pizza. I'm sorry, that's a little bit too much carbs even for me. But what they do have that's insanely good is this thing called garlic balls. And it's literally dough in the shape of a ball done like breadsticks and then dripping in garlic and butter. And it is just so, they're too good and they'll probably kill you because that's a hell of a lot of dough. But my God, they're good. Ooh, that looks good too. Now I'm hungry. Oh God. Ooh.
This is Grimaldi's. and they do coal-fired brick oven pizzas.
Good. That looks so good. Ooh.
Mhm.
I like the toast better than the pizza.
That looks great. Oh.
There goes.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh, yeah. That's like food prawn right there. Right there. Yes.
Where's the beer?
Oh, the beer's there. They've got beer. They've got liquor. They've got everything. This is where I took Mike when he came down here the last time.
Yeah.
It's Grimaldi's, and they have some. Oh man, it's good. Oh, is it good? This is the stuff.
That's
right
New
here.
York style.
That looks
Coal-fired.
amazing.
Yeah, they cook it in a coal oven. They just got kicked out of New York
Why?
because they're banning all coal ovens.
Oh my
So
God.
Coal ovens. Why? Haven't they been around for like
they have, but
years?
they're to go true, zero emission bullshit.
That's that's the original pizza. Coal fired. I don't understand.
They're outline coal ovens. You can't have a coal oven. You can't use a coal oven in your business.
It's not. It's not like that one oven is going to be putting out a whole lot of goddamn emissions. That's ridiculous.
They don't care. They don't want anybody doing it. So,
yeah. So that's going to put, because imagine how many pizza businesses or whatever businesses use coal. It's going to put all of them out of business, which is going to put people out of business, which is going to mean no money coming in for families.
That sounds like Uncle Joe's plan all along. He wants to put everybody out of business.
Okay, stop showing food.
See? Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know. Yeah.
Somebody says we have one of those places in Boise. I can't speak for the other locations because I have been to a horrible location. We went to one right after the shooting range trip in Dallas. The last time we were in Dallas, it was me, Eris. Oh, damn it! My mind's not working. Why can't I ever think of her name? It's Daryl's friend. Akimi, thank you. Akimi and Daryl. So, 4 of us went in and we sat there for like 20 minutes and nobody took our order. Nobody got our drinks. I got up and the girl was like, we'll be with you in a minute. And I was like, yeah, it's already been 20 minutes. Let's go. And we just left. It was horrible. It was a horrible experience. And I felt really bad because I loved this place. It's just that location sucked.
Yeah.
Were there a lot of people there or something?
There was nobody there, dude.
Yeah,
we sat down. We were the only people in the restaurant. And they let us sit there for 20 minutes, didn't take our drink order, didn't do nothing. And they sat us. It's not like they didn't know we were there. They sat us. It was like.
Didn't care.
They just didn't care. So we walked and we went across the street. And I think I left a nasty ass review on Google about it. And I just said, we just went across the street. You guys suck.
Yeah.
But the one here is great. I mean, the one here is absolutely awesome. They're always helpful. They're always nice. The food is always good. We have never gone there and the food's been bad, ever. So we do have a topic this morning. We actually do have a topic.
Okay.
Do tell.
So let me share this. I figured y'all would get a kick out of this. Why all men should pee sitting down.
Oh my God. I was just talking about this yesterday.
Aimers out there who refuse to pee sitting down don't know what they're missing.
Oh my God. I read that article and some of the shit they were saying about it. One, of course, it's showing solidarity with trans men. But then also that it's one of them was stupid. I forget what they said. It was some dumb ass reason. Like it was more freeing or easier. I don't know. I'm like, it's easier for a guy to squat and pee. I don't think so. How is that easier? Oh, it was immature. They said it was immature for a man to stand up and
Sound
pee.
like a bunch of pussies.
It was immature.
So, show me an aimer who says he never misses the toilet, and I'll show you a liar. It's impossible. There are just too many variables. Not only that, but even perfectly aimed streams are messy. They create a fine mist that mist. Though it can be invisible to the naked eye, the nose can't miss the smell, and it accumulates, creating sticky floors and yellow porcelain. Nobody wants to deal with this, and we shouldn't have to. This is written by a chick.
Has to be.
Well, it's like a woman, you know. You always have the debate about toilet paper roll going over or under. It doesn't matter if there's a woman in a house. The next time you go in there, the roll's gone.
Okay, so Arwyn, you've got to explain this to me because I don't know. Maybe you don't know. I don't know. But why is it that when a guy leaves the seat up and a woman walks into the bathroom, I mean, she's got a perfectly good pair of eyes unless she's blind. The toilet seat's up. You sit down on it without checking to see if the toilet seat's down.
You deserve to fall in.
And suddenly you're drowning in 5 inches of fucking bowl water. It's like, oh my God, help! And you got like the paddle out and shit and the emergency light.
Yes, hang on. It is not the daytime trips to the commode that's the problem. It's when you're 20 months pregnant.
20 months? Are you an elephant? Are you an elephant?
And you get up in the middle. Oh, you trust me. When I was pregnant, I was like the herd of elephants. Okay, the herd of them. And that kid, both of them, would constantly dance on my bladder, particularly in the middle of the night. And you get up in the middle of the damn night. You're half tired because you're not sleeping because you got a little rugrat tapping on your bladder saying "go pee," and you stumble to the powder room in a foggy haze, expecting. It's still, you don't even turn the light on. You know where the toilet is. You go there. You sit to pee. You expect that toilet seat to be down. That's when it's a problem. And then you got to yell for your husband to fish you out of the damn toilet bowl because you're, 700 pounds worth of child in your belly. That's the problem, Loki. But I was lucky. I my husband was pretty sensitive to that. And after, the second time it happened, he didn't do it anymore.
Well, the grumpy old Marine vet over on Rumble says, having cleaned up restrooms at a bar I used to manage, women's restrooms are nasty. The idea that women are dainty is a lie.
Oh yeah, we can throw down and get as nasty as the men in public bathrooms. That's fact.
I had a friend that worked at a women's.
Most women hover; they don't sit.
I had a friend that worked at a women's prison, and I was like, "Well, it's got to be cleaner than the one we worked at," and he was like, "Mm-mm." I'm like, really? He goes, dude, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. No. And I was like, wow, I expected it to be like, all right, ladies, this is what we're going to do. This will be cleaned and that will be cleaned and it's all going to have like porcelain shine on it. And he's like, no, dude,
No. I've been in some nasty.
Bring in the fire hose and clean it down.
But yeah, Arlena, she nailed it. It's in the middle of the night when you're half asleep and you go in there and you expect that damn thing to be down. And when it's not, it's a problem because you're not looking. But during the day, you catch it.
There is such a thing called a light switch. It's a little thing on the wall that you flip up and it makes
Dave Bob, when you felt like you haven't slept in a year, when you haven't felt, and remember, 700 pounds of child in the belly, okay? You're half awake. You just want to go pee.
I think she is an elephant, 700 pounds.
That's what it feels like, by that last month. You're like, oh my God, I can't even see my feet. Can I please be born? The early pregnancy glow and the fun and the, oh, I can't wait. That's worn off. You just want that kid out of you. You want your body back. And you want your toilet seat down, damn it. In the middle of the night. That's all you ask for.
Well, that's the next part of this is, speaking of things we shouldn't have to do, say goodbye to the endless up versus down toilet seat debate. Let the seat stay down forevermore. Can't we all admit that picking up and putting down toilet seat is gross anyways?
Yeah, but I'm not going to force a man who has, been peeing standing up all of his adult life to all of a sudden start sitting down like a
That's
woman.
what they want.
All I got to
That's
say is
bullshit.
if you want to sit down all the time, you're going to have to deal with the consequences.
See, it's right here. Gentlemen, it's time for us to pee like women. And then they scratch women out and they put real men. But this is what they want. This is what they want is you need to pee like a woman. You need to sit down.
No, you don't, y'all. No, you don't. Men, stand up, unzip, let it fly, do your business. Do not listen to these people. Don't. It's nuts. It's just craziness. Yeah, Angela knows. Angela knows. Yeah. 600. Yeah.
If saving time when using the toilet is the argument, nobody better ever catch you hypocritically reading a magazine or checking your Instagram while dropping a deuce.
No, oh my God.
Got to do with peeing.
They're saying because you sit down when you poop, you should be able to sit down when you pee. Is what
sitting down to pee minimizes zipper-related delays and risks and eliminates the hassle of fingering around for the ever-elusive and sometimes non-existent underwear slit. Most guys don't use that at all. They just drop trowel and piss.
It's y'all have been doing it since the beginning of time.
You don't fish it out like a worm.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's good to know. Yeah.
The great pee debate. Do you think guys need to pee sitting down, or do you think that standing up is,
Don't be a weenie.
As long as you're not a stormtrooper, you can pee standing up.
I say, look, if there's some men that are comfortable sitting down and pee, fine. Do it the way you've always done it, is what is my point. Don't listen to these people who all of a sudden want to change the world. And the big thing on their docket, we've got hunger, we've got homeless, we've got, vets that need help. We've got all this shit going on. And the thing you're going to hang your societal claim to fame to is convincing men to sit down peeing. No, don't worry about it. Y'all are fine. Y'all have heard it here. You're fine. Pee standing up if that's what you want to do.
Look, have you ever met a little boy that didn't just have the most fun peeing in the backyard? I mean,
yeah. Oh my God, my son well, he didn't get in trouble for it, but when he was in it was kindergarten. He was in kindergarten and he had just turned 5. And I drove up one day and they usually had their playtime was like their last thing. They would go out in the playground and, the kids would run around and then the parents would come pick them up. Well, I had a teacher fly to my car and this look on her face was like, I need to talk to you about your son. And I thought, oh my God, what did he do? Did he hit the little girl? Did he bite what did he do? Because she was like, I've got to talk to you about your son. She said, well, and I saw him kind of like in the corner of the fence, like standing there by himself. And she's like, we had to put him in a timeout. I'm like, what happened? Well, it wasn't the week before. We were all out in the woods and his daddy had to go to the bathroom. And he was like, do you have to go? He said to my son. My son's like, uh-huh. So daddy took him over, for some privacy and showed him how to
pee in the wild.
Pee in the wild. It's like a rite of passage for little boys. Pee in the wild. Well, he was out in the playground and he had to go and he didn't tell anyone and he just did it right there and then. He's just turned 5. It's not like he was 15. And oh my God, they had a meltdown. So I explained to them.
That right there is mandatory if you on a long trip with a little boy.
See, I envy y'all. I wish we could do that.
I was doing a delivery in North Texas, and I was just outside of Boyd. Anybody knows where that is? It's a little tiny ass town. And they had pulled over. I didn't know this at the time, but they had pulled over. And I'm in a big truck, a huge truck. and they had pulled over a trucker down the road. And there was this big sign above the truck that said, "Grow your business in Boyd." And it had like, plants and everything. Well, they were pulling marijuana out of this guy's truck. And I was like, damn, I got to get a picture of that because that's just brilliant.
God.
Right. But when you got to go, you grab whatever. You grab a Gatorade bottle and you do what you got to do.
See, and y'all are so fortunate that you could do that because we chicks can't. We got to find the whole, even if we are going in the woods. Sorry, we need toilet papers. I ain't using leaves. With my luck, I'd pick like poison ivy or something, and then I really would have a problem. So I wish we could do that too. So yeah, peace.
Mark says,
up, y'all.
Nothing like free balling and peeing outside and look over and your neighbors are having their party in their backyard.
That's why you have a privacy fence, Mark.
So yeah, it's just I read this article and I was just bleeding from the eyes of all the things to encourage men to do. Not encourage men to be better fathers, not encourage men to be better husbands, not encourage men to be, good, decent citizens, not encourage men to, grow as men and explore your manhood and no, but peace standing up. I mean, peace sitting down, y'all. That's what you have to do. Peace sitting down. Give me a break. I agree, Arlena. I agree.
They don't like men. They just pretty much
they don't like manly men. They don't like men's men. They don't like the John Waynes of the world. They don't like that.
They like metrosexual men.
Dean over on Rumble, Grumpy Old Marine Vet, is talking about how one of the very worst insults among the Marines was you squat to take a piss.
Yep.
There you go.
Military.
He squats to pee. Yes. Yeah. Being the Navy brat, I've heard that before.
You know what I think it is, though, at its core, and they may not realize this, but I think at its very core, it's the masculization of men. It's the blurring of the genders. It's more
women are just jealous.
Oh, I'm absolutely jealous that you can pee and standing up and pee in bottles. I've been on road trips again with that 700-pound baby in my belly. I had to stop every hour, but yeah, Arlena, exactly. It's just, sorry, unless there's a reason you have to sit down and pee, like a medical reason or, something. Or
you don't have legs or something.
Right. I mean, there's, there are extenuating circumstances why a man would not pee standing up. But if you just got to go and you go in there and unzip it and do your business, what is the problem? And whose business is it anyway? How the hell you pee?
That's kind of like, Mel Gibson, freedom. Guys are free to do that.
Yeah. And yeah, Mark, I felt like I gave birth to elephants. One of my kids was 10.9 and the other one was 10.8.5. So yeah, I gave birth to 3-month-olds. All the newborn clothing they had wouldn't fit. So yes, that's what it felt like. And my son's over 6 feet, so I guess I'm like, okay, I see you. My daughter, I think, is even taller than me. So, yeah, pee how you want, y'all. Pee how you want.
I worked out in the field for 15 years as a crew chief on a survey crew. And I'm going to tell you what, I can't count how many times I peed in the woods or did the other thing in the woods.
Well, no more, Dave Bob. You got to sit down to show solidarity and to be neater and to be less
gonna happen.
Toxic male.
You can't teach an old rooster new tricks.
Yeah, but it's the leaves you got to worry about when you do that, dude. They're coarse and they're rough and they get everywhere.
I always carried a roll of toilet paper. I wasn't stupid.
Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the other thing you do in the woods.
Oh.
Stone says, go and tuck and roll.
What blankets are for God's sakes?
Rolling around in the leaves, huh?
Around in the leaves.
Those leaves have a moment. I mean, it's what naked. It is.
So we do have another topic. We do have another topic. I ran across this and I was like, what in the holy hell am I reading? So 30-year-old has to move back into their parents' house.
Okay.
Right. And they are obviously upset about it. It's a small room. I can't share the link because there's like personal information I don't want to throw out on here because I don't want to be a dick. They are upset about this. They are not happy about this. They're moving back into this room. They've obviously got too much stuff. And some of this advice is absolutely, I mean, it just blew me away. One of them being, there's nothing wrong with the situation. This is the way a lot of us live. If you can't move out, you can't move out. And that's just life. You can't control these circumstances. What you can control is your space. And they start going over like taking everything out of the room, deep cleaning the walls, repairing the hole, paint the walls, getting creative, get matching pillowcases, sheets, and blankets. So spending money that you don't have. Throw out the boxes above your window, blah, 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 blah. Hang lights around the ceiling. Clean your blinds. I mean, they're talking about like making a home out of this little room that they're living in their parents' home.
Okay.
Are they moving in for life? I mean, what's the deal here? Usually when something like that happens, that's a short-term situation.
I mean, that's what you would think, right?
Yeah.
But and the person who put this up said, you know, your positivity is great, life happens and all, but I'd rather be at my own place than trying to make a home out of my old room at my parents' house. And they said, you know, I had to move back in at 30. It's all good. We all do it. And I'm like, that is not we all do. This is not in we all do.
Hell, when I was 30, I was married, had 2 kids.
Well, okay. Is the question about being 30 moving home or the room?
Well, he's talking about feeling bad that he's having to move back into his parents' house, but the majority of the responses in this is like, we all do it. It's all okay. Just make the best out of it. Put some lights up, decorate. You'll be fine. Everybody has to do this. Bring a girl over every once in a while. And I'm like, this is not in any way, shape, or form what what kind of adventure I had. I just got kicked out at 18 and told, go out and make something of yourself. There was no like.
Yeah, that's pretty much the way it was back then when I was growing up. You know, when you were 18, you were out and see ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings on this. I think a lot of it depends on the family. Like my family is extremely close. My immediate family is very, very close. And there have been times, you know, that like my brothers have fallen on hard times and either have gone through a divorce or something has happened in their life where they had nowhere to live and they had to look for a place to live or was kicked out or whatever, you know. And so they, of course, again, the situation was a little different because my parents had a place that was kind of like, it wasn't an apartment with a kitchen and washer and dryer and stuff like that, but it was like a basement set up. It used to be a big bedroom apartment studio. And they would move in there for a little bit and then they get back on their feet and then they would move out. But it was a temporary situation. So I think it depends. If you're going in there, if something has happened in your life and you need a place to stay or you're going to be out on the streets, sure, there's no problem. I think there's a stigma. Oh my God, mom and dad. Oh, well, you're not this or you're not that. It's like, fuck you. If that's the kind of relationship you have with your parents and you have that option for you, do it. However, this whole go in there and move things out and tear things down, you're in your parents' home. You need to respect, even though that's your old room, you can't just start going in there, tearing shit up. Go in there, throw up some lights, make the best of it. But then the point is to get you back out again.
Right. This is a short-term situation. Yeah,
Yeah.
this isn't moving in, like hey, I'm moving in and when y'all die, I'm just gonna keep the place.
Yeah.
Well, that seems to be this
So
seems to be the conflict, and that's why I wanted to bring this up this morning. Is the conflict here seems to be from two parties, and that's the party of, okay, you've had to move back in, start saving your money, move out and be independent. Your parents don't want to see you in your bed for another 30 years, right? And then there's this thing of, it's perfectly normal to live with your parents. Everybody does it. This is a fact. This is the way it is. So just live there. Wait till you inherit the house. It's yours anyway. Yada yada yada. And I'm blown away by this. It's either it's okay to do this for now, or you're gonna have to stay there forever. I don't know. It was never acceptable. This was never acceptable 25 years ago when I moved out. It was go out, get your own shit, do your own thing. Don't expect anything. If we help you because we love you, but don't expect us to help you. And that's just the way it was.
yeah.
And I didn't take that as malicious at all.
Nope.
Nowadays, people would be like, "Oh my God, my parents are horrible. They won't do this and this and
Yeah,
this when
they
I moved
would.
out."
Well, back then it was just
That's
called
the
being a man.
That's the difference. And I mean, I won't lie, if I hadn't had kids, when Robert died and I had all those damn bills, I probably would have moved in with my folks for a while. I mean, I don't know, but I'm just saying if things got to where I was overwhelmed, I may have. But again, that's the relationship I have with my parents, and that's something that I couldn't have controlled. Death in the family, you can't really control that. But I wouldn't have wanted to stay there forever. And again, there's some people that are caretakers for their parents, and so that's an
That's a
extenuating
different
circumstance.
story.
Right. There's
Altogether.
lots of different factors, but I don't know. I like being on my own in that regard. I like having my own space and my own shit and my own. I've been doing it almost all my adult life.
Well, that's the way most people are. They want to be independent. They want to take care of themselves. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, there's going to be times when you run on hard times or whatever, lose a job, get divorced, have to, have problems, but that should be a short-term situation. It shouldn't be something where you just move back in with your parents, get in the basement and never come out again.
Well, see, and this
Yeah.
is something that Bick brings up and something Snorty brings up, and I think I'd like to really combine these. Forget about the rent. I'm not going to make my kid pay rent. I don't want my kid to pay rent. What I want them to do is save up enough money to be responsible and move out. I don't want to see Xboxes. I don't want to see PlayStations. I don't want to see partying. I don't want to hear about how they went out with their friends and spent a whole bunch of money. I
Yeah.
want them to save their damn money. I want them to help around the house, which is what Bick and Snorty here talk about. Save your money,
Yes.
help around the house so that you're earning your keep and work.
Yeah.
And I won't have and move out when you have the money to move out.
Yeah.
Bearbeard Whiskers with $5 super chat says, I always pee standing. I pee in the yard. I pee everywhere I can. When a fly enters the area of the toilet, it becomes a game.
See, you can't have fun like that if you're sitting down like a woman.
That's right.
You just can't.
And Lester San Jose, the Skeptic Tank, has gifted a Loki's Mornings of Mischief membership. Thank you, Lester. And that went to Peli. Thank you so very much. And welcome to the Viking Horde, Peli. Big shout out to Bearbeard Whiskers and to Lester San Jose, the Skeptic Tank. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. And this one's just for you, gentlemen. Skål!
Spartans! What is your profession?
This is what it's all about right there, target practice.
Target practice.
I think one of my proudest moments is
You pissed a fly out of midair.
oh, that would have been proud.
Well, guys like snipe. Women spray and pray.
Yeah, we do. We can't help it though. It's our anatomy. But I got engaged when, like, my last year of college. I got engaged to my husband, and then college ended, and I didn't have a job. I didn't have, and my parents were like, okay, well, if you want to come home, what? First of all, they were like, what are your plans? And it's like, well, we want to get a house. We want to get married, but we want to get a house. We want to have a house. And they were like, okay, because they said, are you going to do a honeymoon? Or are you going to do? It's like, no, we want a house instead of a honeymoon. So they were like, you could stay with us, but we want you saving for a down payment on a home. And it's like, yep, that's our plan. It took us 3 years to do it, but we did it. We saved money. Almost every penny we had went into the bank, and we saved enough to completely put a down payment on and it wasn't, I'm not talking no $150,000 home. No, we went for a traditional starter home, just a little cottage, because we didn't want to put all of our money into that, and then every month put all of our money into a note and then have nothing left for food, luxuries like food and utilities. But yeah, and we did it. And then we moved out, and I haven't lived back home since. So
never cross the streams in public. It'd be bad.
Especially if you're standing across from each other.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Pew Pew.
Magic Max says my parents wanted a house instead of a honeymoon. Boom. And that's what they did. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant.
We made a choice.
I tell you what,
it worked. It was worth it.
Speaking of, we're getting married next month. Me and Eris are getting married next month. I'm going to tell you something. The wedding and the honeymoon and all that costs.
It does.
That costs a lot. It's not, this is not cheap.
No.
I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Back when I first got married was 1980. Interest rates were like 20%. Talk about having a hard time buying a house.
Yeah.
Well, they're like that. It's like that now.
Well, it's not quite that bad.
So,
I had the big blowout wedding. I had the big, beautiful castle-y kind of thing. I had the big reception. I had the beautiful wedding. I had all that. If I ever got remarried, it would be like us and a minister and a witness and maybe a small cake afterwards. I mean, it would be very, very simple. It would not be any big deal for me. But yeah, keep it the way you want it. In other words, keep it what you want. If simple is what you want, do it. But still, simple weddings can still cost money. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. They can still cost money.
Gestures Darth Arlena has sent a $4.99 super tip, and it says, "My kids know the door is always open. Rules apply though. 30 days to find work. Then you pick a bill and pay it every month. In 6 to 8 months, there should be enough money to move out. Love you, but bye."
Arlena, can you move in with me for 30 days and work that magic on Spawn, please? Please. I will feed you. I will clothe you. I will put gas in your car. I don't care. She's been encouraging me in that regard. So Spawn, if you're listening, love you, but yeah, you need a job. So, hey, Dobby. Hey, Dobby. I got a visitor this morning. Say hey. Dobby says hey to everyone.
Oh, is that a kitty?
Yeah. She's like, let me go.
No,
yeah. She looked, when she was a kitten, she looked like Dobby. Real big buggy eyes, big ears, so I called her Dobby. She's cute though. She's cute now.
Must be another Harry the Potter reference.
She's grown into her face. Yes, it is. It is Dave Bob. It's a house elf. So we got another one creature too.
We've kept things simple to the point that there's only going to be less than 10 people there. It's still running your butt off.
Yeah.
Making sure everything is paid for, making sure everything is ready, making sure everything is ordered, making sure all the clothes are there, making sure
and making sure what you ordered is what you ordered.
I made sure we had a coordinator, and I've still been running my ass off trying to do stuff because I have more time. I have more time than she does. So I've been trying to make sure everything's set, everything's done.
Yeah,
So it's still even with a coordinator and someone working for me and setting stuff up. Oh, Dave Bob's laughing at me. You got stuck with everything.
he's got his eye on you. Yeah.
Daryl, the derelict. What is up, brother? Backtube greetings programs has gifted 5 Loki's Mornings of Mischief memberships. Keely Chow was gifted a membership. Snowed Up was gifted a membership. Project Cambrian was gifted a membership. Saj Melody was gifted a membership. And Boosh McFadden was gifted a membership. Thank you. Thank you, Daryl, so very much, brother. And welcome to the Viking Horde. We got to send the Vikings out this morning. I avoided that earlier, but we're going to have to send them out anyway. So here we go. Thank you, Daryl. Score! Oh! Your mama's so fat, her Patronus is a cake. Oh, I love that.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Boosh. Jester told me we can have the wedding I want. I always imagined this big, beautiful wedding, but now I just want simple and small. You know what? It's on a private island. We got our little private island wedding. It's small. There's going to be, Mike, her parents, her aunts, and her brother and her sister-in-law. And that's it. So,
and Arlena, don't worry. Wedding. Your wedding is going to rock. We're going to make sure it is just going to be the blowout of the century, even if it's small and simple. So you're going to be taken care of. Definitely.
Hell,
do it now.
Project Story Time says he only spent $6,000 on the wedding. Hell, I spent that much on the damn rehearsal dinner.
I was going to say, but I didn't pay for my wedding. So I was, it was my first wedding. Next wedding, if I have one, I'll have to pay for it myself.
He also said that Mark showed up dressed as Captain Marvel.
Ooh la la. Did y'all do a duet? The Bree and and Wendy duet? Oh my God, we'll have
as long as she don't show her feet, I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
You're not a foot man, Dave Bob, or you're just not a Captain Marvel foot man?
Have you ever seen her feet?
In passing, but I haven't really looked at it.
It looks like something out of a horror movie.
Whose feet?
Brie Larson.
Brie.
Oh.
I've heard that she's got some gnarly ass toes, but I don't know. I haven't looked. I'll take y'all's word for it.
I've got someone outside.
What the heck is that?
Oh, is it a leaf blower?
That's got to be. Why is he here at fucking 9:00 on a Friday? I think that's my yard guy that does my yard. Mike would be so proud that I hired a guy to mow my lawn.
He's got his blower going.
And shut up, Mark. I do not have hairy feet.
Oh my, like a hobbit?
Yes.
Harfoot?
On this kick because I'm 5'5", he thinks I'm a hobbit. And I'm like, what the hell, Mark? And we found out, actually, because I thought 5'5" was average. We found out that 5'5" is actually an inch above the average. Yes. The average woman is 5'4". So suck it, Mark. I'm above average. And no hairy feet.
You get a chick that's 5'9". Yeah, it's like one of those rare things.
So
she not tiny, little dainty.
Exactly. Ow, Dobby, don't bite. No bite.
Don't bite, Dobby. We need to have a song. Don't bite, Dobby. We'll get John to do it. We'll get Zero to do it.
Don't bite, Dobby. Get your own song.
Don't bite, Dobby.
Hell yeah. Hell
Dobby,
yeah.
Dobby, don't bite, Dobby, don't bite.
She's so cute.
Lisa Seacrest says I'm 5'3".
Hell, I'm only 5'6". I mean, I'm a little guy.
See, and
Lady
then
Thoth is 5'10", all legs.
Ooh, Leggy lady.
Leggy.
Yeah.
Yep, that's my heiress too. She got
Yeah.
legs. She got legs. Mm,
He knows how to use them.
that's right.
And yes, Mags, we'll have to have some rated owls at Arlena's wedding in some fashion. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Mags is 5'2". I think Gun Bunny said she was 5'2". Yeah, Mark, how you feeling about that? Huh? Teasing me? And all of these beautiful petite women are going to just band together and come for your ass.
Mhm.
So there, a Gun Bunny, yeah, 5'1" and 1, yeah, 5'1", 1.5", yeah. So meh. There you go. Come here, buddy. Come here. Okay, you have to go that way.
Do 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 do.
Maybe only if you're 6'4".
Well,
We could
Loki's
be
about
hobbits, but-
6'3", so
Yeah, I'm 6'3".
So there. Nah.
hell, I have a picture of Eris, and I think she towers over me.
She's 5'9".
Yeah,
Eris is
Eric's
5.
tall. I think Mary is it Mary 5'9" too?
I don't know. I met Mary. We were talking
think
about that the
Mary's
other day.
5'9".
Mary's got to come to Valhalla Con.
Yes.
Get married to Valhalla Con next year. We got to get
Arlena's
you to
5'9".
Valhalla Con.
I know. I know. Believe me, I want to do some traveling. I want to do some stuff, but I'm kind of tied at home at the moment.
Mags.
Mark
Holy
is
crap.
3'11".
Yep. My husband was 5'9.5". Which look, as long as you're taller than me, I don't care. I don't care how much taller, as long as you're taller than me. It's just kind of it's a
When I was
womanly
growing
quirk I
up,
have.
like I said, I'm not a real big guy. When I was growing up, my motto was they're all the same height lying down.
I mean, that is true.
Oh my.
That is very true.
She just says 5. 5. I'm 5.
Mary's 5, y'all. Just deal with it. She's 5. But yeah. Okay, you're getting wild. You need to calm down.
That's what I said about the lawnmower out back.
She's getting between Loki's lawnmower and my cat. It's like it's Friday morning.
Mark says he's going to be at Valhalla Con come hell or high water next year. It's probably going to be in September. So anybody thinking October again, it's not. It's probably going to be in September. I will know for sure probably around the beginning of next year because they'll post where or when Retro Palooza will be. And that's what we're
going to be in Dallas again.
Yeah, we'll probably have it in Dallas.
Good.
Unless we do it in Houston. We might. I mean, I don't know, but we'll probably do it in Dallas again. But it won't be during. See, the problem, what we ran into last time was they had a huge Dallas Cowboys game the weekend we were there. So everything was more expensive. Everything was super
that
expensive.
hotel was ridiculously expensive.
Yes. So it won't be like that this time. So I think that's why they moved it into September so that we didn't run into that shit that happened last time. And when you got people
the
that
Cowboys aren't playing that weekend because they play in September too.
Oh yeah. And I think their whole idea was if we do it, if it's cheaper for people to get there and stay there, they'll spend more while they're there. I think that was their thinking this year. So, and hell, if I'd have known it would have been in September, if I'd have known it would have been this month instead of next month, I might have tried to do something. But considering how crazy everything was anyway,
Yeah,
because it was last weekend, it's just everything's been nuts, and I've been chasing my own tail around trying to get everything done. So.
you'll feel better
Take a
just
break.
focusing on your wedding right now, and
take
then
a
next
break,
year
get
you can worry
married.
about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the most important thing.
And I'm glad we did it this way. I probably would have tried to fit it all in at the same time and drove myself insane.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I will, provided everything works out on this front. I mean, that's a year from now. So
Well, Dallas is a pretty good place because
fun.
it's pretty central in the
Bobby,
U.S.
stop chewing on my cord. Come here.
People, from the East Coast, people from the West Coast, Texas is very central.
Yeah, it is. That's true. That's true.
Guys, before we go on our way out, I'd like to bring attention to this because Mark just put it in chat. Guys, drop by Norse Tradesman. They have absolutely wonderful Viking gear. They are sponsoring the channel. This was something that surprised me, and when I looked into it, I was like, man, they have such great stuff. And I don't do sponsorships. I've turned down sponsorships in the past. I've turned down radio opportunities in the past because they don't fit. When I talked to Norris Tradesman, it was a perfect fit. You can get 10% off your order if you use code Loki of Mischief. They've checked out the show. They liked the show. They like being a sponsor with us. So they've got all kinds of great stuff. They've got custom mugs, custom drinking horns, swords, axes, bows. They have everything you need right there at Norris Tradesman. So check them out. The link is in the description of this video. 10% code is there too.
You had me at swords.
Yeah, and Mark's obviously got the link in chat. So
I was looking through it the other day, and I was getting a case of the gimmies. Oh my God, give me that. Oh my God, give me that. Oh my God, give me. I mean, they've got some beautiful things over there, y'all. Really pretty.
I've already ordered some stuff. Myself, and I'm happy. I'm happy with what we got. It's nice.
Yeah,
it's really nice. When I'm gonna get one of the swords. When I get that in, I'll show it off, and because it's supposed to be really, really good quality. So I just got Theoden's sword a couple months ago, so it'll be a little while before I get another sword. But when I do, it's going to be one of the Viking swords, and they come with the leather sheath. It looks really good.
Going to be a Uthbert sword.
No, it's gonna be. I'll show you which one. Give me just a second. I know we've gone a little bit over here. I'll show you which one I'm gonna get.
I want Gandalf's.
If you know Vikings, you know what that an Uthbert sword is.
You want Gandalf's staff?
I do. I love the staff. Oh God, sorry, it drives me nuts, but his staff is pretty too. That obsidian staff with that mother of pearl thing. Oh, yeah, staffs are beautiful. But yeah, Gandalf's ash staff with the crystal. I'd want the little crystal in it. Hell yeah, I want that thing.
I want a real lightsaber.
Ooh, nice. Look at that. Dobby. Oh my God, you're gonna put a hole in my headphones here.
It's got the right curves on the hilt.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, this is the one I want to get. And you get the leather, the leather
scabbard
sheath.
too.
Yes. You get both.
Oh, yeah, so, that's nice.
This will be the first sword I order from them, and it looks like a Rohirrim sword, so it's going to go really good with my Theoden.
Yeah,
my Theoden sword. So people probably ask, "Oh, is that a?"
Yeah, it looks like an actual sword that can be used.
Supposedly, it is functional. So it's carbon steel. It's not stainless.
Spring steel.
So we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see how functional it is.
I've got a couple of. I got a katana and a short sword, and they're both fighting swords. If you want to have a zombie apocalypse, you can take some heads.
The only sword I have is a replica of Sting.
Oh, you've got Sting.
I've got Sting. Mm-hmm.
I've got Glamdring, and I've got Theoden's sword. I'm gonna get Narsil at some point.
I saw Loki get a sword once on the way out. Matter of fact, I think it was in Dallas.
That was Glamdring that I got in Dallas. So I had said, okay, this is how much money I'm going to spend. However, if I see Gandalf's sword, Glamdring, I'm going to buy it. No ifs, no ands, no buts about it.
Yeah, dude.
And
he was walking out the door.
I was walking out the door, and there it was. And I was like, okay, I got to have it. I got to get it. No choice. And it was a good deal too, because it's like $230, $240 online, and I got it for like $150, I think.
Oh God, that's good for a
Yeah.
good sword like that.
And the plaque, the wall plaque thing that you hang it up on.
Yeah,
It was pretty. It was pretty.
Yes. Bearbeard Whiskers with the $5 super chat. Congrats, Loki. Happy many, many, many anniversaries. Thank you, my friend, very much. Anything you guys want to say, want to promote on the way out of here? I'm going to turn it over to Makani, and it'll redirect everybody over to Makani Draws, whose show should be starting any minute now. But you guys got anything to throw out there? Now is the time.
Nope.
Yes, Arwena activated tonight at 6 Eastern. We're gonna be doing that tomorrow. Backtube at 6 or 7, y'all. Anyway, tomorrow night Backtube. I don't know if Steven's doing a community stream, so if he is, that's in the mornings. I think I keep feeling like there's something else going on, but I can't remember what it is. And then back for Sugar and Spice, unless Mary streams on Monday. If Mary streams on Monday, we'll be over there. And then lather, rinse, repeat.
It's not the length of the sword, it's how you handle it.
Truer words have never been spoken.
Guys, check out Makani Draws on the way out. His stream's starting up now. We're sending everybody over there. Don't forget, hashtag Loki Raid, blame Kurt, whatever you want to hashtag when you get over there. Thank you guys so very much. Have a great weekend. No late show tonight because Mexican Iron Man is jumping out of MILF's windows. And yes, I know that for a fact he is. Don't let him fool you. Guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. Have a great one, y'all.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.